Hi guys, it's Hinda and welcome to Cooking Fantasies. In today's video we're going to be making these delicious caramel dessert cups. The dessert consists of layers of crushed biscuits and a super creamy and delicious caramel cream that we're going to be making from scratch. And we're going to top them with some whipped cream and caramel sauce drizzle. It is so tasty, very easy to make, it's ready in no time and requires no baking, so you have no excuse not to make these delicious caramel dessert cups. And before we start, if you are visiting the channel for the first time, we make a lot of easy and delicious recipes here, so make sure to hit the subscribe button and the little bell to get all the notifications, and let's get started. As always, I'm going to be leaving you down in the description box all the ingredients you're going to need in both the grams and the cups measurements, as well as a link to the full recipe where you can also print it. First thing we're going to prepare is the biscuits to have it ready on the side. So first I'm going to melt the butter, and meanwhile we will prepare the biscuits. So I'm going to crush the biscuits with the unsweetened cocoa powder. You can use a food processor or just a seed bag and a rolling pin. If you want to, of course, you can directly use chocolate biscuits like an Oreo or whatever kind you prefer. But if you use unsweetened cocoa powder with biscuits, you want to try it afterwards. Sometimes it's not sweet enough. If it's the case, go ahead and add about 1 tablespoon of sugar. The biscuits I used were quite sweet enough, so I didn't need to add any sugar, but if you need, just go ahead and add some. Then I'm going to add the melted butter. I will give everything one more quick mix and it's ready. And I'm going to save it for later, and let's prepare the caramel cream. Start by mixing together the milk with the flour and the cornstarch. And briefly whisk everything together to get rid of any lumps till the flour and the cornstarch dissolve in the milk. We're going to leave it on the side and let's go to the stove. We will prepare caramel, so add your sugar to a saucepan on a medium heat. Make sure the heat is not too high, you don't want the caramel to burn and have a bitter taste. And keep an eye on it until it's totally melted and you have a nice brown caramel. Then add the butter and keep stirring till the butter melts and you don't have any bubbles anymore. It will get sticky and creamy again. Now add the heavy cream and same as the butter, keep stirring until the bubbles stop and it gets creamy and thick again. When you have a toffee-like texture, go ahead and add the milk preparation we've already prepared with the flour and the cornstarch. Make sure to whisk again the milk because the flour and the cornstarch tend to stay in the bottom. At this time the caramel will harden and crystallize again, but don't worry, just keep whisking on your medium heat and it will dissolve one more time. And then keep whisking continuously because you don't want it to stick to the bottom until the mixture thickens and you have a nice creamy texture. Don't forget to add the pinch of salt. It doesn't really matter in which order. I always add it at the end. So once you have enough thickness, it's nice creamy, it's ready, remove it from the heat. For more perfection and to have a perfect creamy texture, go ahead and sieve the cream to get rid of any pieces that didn't dissolve or any flour lumps. And because the cream sets while cooling, we're gonna start assembling right away. Layering the cups is very optional, you can do it however you prefer to. I personally like to add 1 layer of crushed biscuits as a base, then add a layer of the cream, 1 more layer of crushed biscuits cream, and top it all with a thin layer of biscuits. But if you want your cups to be super creamy, then go ahead, put just the base of crushed biscuits and the rest fill it with cream. It's also a very good option. I also do it like this sometimes, and it's very good if you want more pudding-like or creamier texture in your dessert. Also, you can add drizzles of caramel sauce in between layers. It will only make it tastier. And finally, to top the dessert cups, we're gonna pipe some whipped cream or chantilly, which you can make simply by whipping some very cold heavy cream with a little bit of icing sugar. And the last drizzle of caramel sauce. You can be as generous as you want to. I even suggest you to add it between the layers. It really tastes very good. For an easy and super smooth and thick, delicious caramel sauce, I'm gonna be leaving the link down in the description box. And then place the cups in the fridge for about an hour to set and cool, because they taste the best when they are cold. I thank you for watching and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the little bell, and see you soon in a new video. Happy baking!